So, back with the second video where we are going to be polishing the lips. Never polished anything before. Looked up a little bit, and this is kind of everything that I've grabbed. Now, most people say they start at like 300, but I'm going with 220 because at least the one lip will have to fix the scratches that are into the lip. Hopefully get those out. And then the rest should be 400 because there's clear. And then we can wet sand all the way up to 2000. And once we get there, I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna try the Mothers to see how much I can get out with the Mothers polish. Because once I get to 2000, I'm hoping that'll be pretty good and just be able to hit it with the mag polish and get the rest out. So we're gonna start with the wheel that is the absolute worst. I just gotta dig it out of this pile. This one has the worst bit of the curbing on it. The other one, no, this is the only one really that has that much curbing. So I'm gonna hit this one with 200 and try to get this out as best I can before stepping up because I don't want to take it too low and make it a flat spot. So I'm gonna get started. And as you can see, all the rash is gone. Started getting some of this old clear off. Finished getting all the clear off. Now we're gonna hit it with this 400 before we go to wet sanding. Hit it real lightly with the 400. Now can start the wet sanding. That was the second pass with the 600. I'm going to step up to the 800 now. So this is after the 800 wet sand, after both passes. And honestly, if you wanted a brush look, you could probably just stop there. But I'm going to go a little bit further with it. So I'll soak some more paper for tomorrow and we'll hit it again. But yeah, it's getting there. There's been a couple spots, this is just dirt, but there was a couple spots where there's like scratches from me with the other stuff going a little bit off pattern when I was, trying to fix it. So, and then there's some like tiny little spots here that are like pitted. I don't even know if you're gonna see that on camera. There you go. But there's a few spots like that. And like I said, I'm not too worried about the bolt holes, but for the most part, we're getting there. I mean, it's so much better than before. But we'll continue the wet sanding. Let me see what I got to wet sand next. We'll hit it with the 15 and the 2000, and then we'll buff it. Just finished some passes with the 1500 and just hosed it off. Getting there. So let me hit it with the 2000 and then we'll try to buff it. It's finished with the 2000. Did a couple extra passes and I was keeping it wet as it was going around. So I did like almost 4 passes on it with the 2000. I'm gonna grab one of the wheels I haven't done yet. We'll do a side by side before I polish them. Here is our before. This is after. So now I'm gonna get everything ready and hit it with some polish. I've hit it 5 times with the Powerball. And like I said, there's still some small imperfections where, I didn't sand it right or whatever, but this is the first one. So worst case scenario, I can always go back and redo it. But I mean, we're using these for racing, the occasional parking lot meet. They look sick. Especially, this is what they were. So I'm gonna go ahead and polish, sand and polish the rest of them. I'm going to strip the clear off these 3 wheels and the center caps. Ignore the house because you can see I'm in the middle of painting it, so I figured this is a perfect spot to use the stripper, because if any of this old paint gets ruined, as you can see I've been trying to get it off, it's fine. But yeah, we'll go ahead and hit it with some aircraft stripper that I picked up. All right, so polished up the center caps pretty nicely. There's still like a little bit of crap down in like the crevices. It's hard to get out. But this is the first one. Wasn't sure how I'd like it, but basically all I ended up doing was stripping it. I wet sanded it with some 2000, and then I hit it with the polish a few times. So I think I'm gonna do the rest of them like that. Got all the caps done, and they look sick. They almost look brand new. There's just like some little parts where I couldn't get all the crap out in like the corners, but for the most part, they look so much better polished, I think. So, to the wheels. There we have it. All 4 fully polished, ready to go. They came out really well. I could probably polish them some more, but I want to wait until I get the faces and all that. But for now, from what they used to be, they're a lot better. It's kind of cold, so me touching it is leaving weird marks. We're moving them around, but for the most part, there's still a little bit of residue from the polish. But that's all set, ready to go. That's basically it for this part. They're all polished. I'm gonna stack them, store them, keep them protected till the faces come in, and then we'll do all the hardware and stuff in the next video. But yeah, real simple to polish them. Just take your time. Don't push too hard when you're wet sanding, and definitely use stripper. I did one wheel without stripper, and the rest with it. Takes the clear off so much easier, and as long as you take care of how you apply it, you don't got to worry about it getting on like the barrel stickers or on the sealer between the barrel and the lip. Worked out pretty well. So stay tuned for the next part.